Let's now head in live here on Sky Sports to the Julian Weber press conference.
Thank you all for attending today's press conference. I'm here today to announce that I'm signing a new deal with Adidas for $100 million. I want to thank my former sponsor, Puma, but I'm excited to move on with the Adidas brand here. Can't wait to get started with them. Big future in a big career to come. Thank you everyone who has supported me along the way. This is truly a dream come true. I can't wait to donate some of this money to charity as well. It's been a pleasure. Thank you everyone so much for attending. This is truly incredible, boys. We've signed this huge boot deal. You guys voted last episode between a Nike, Adidas, or staying with Puma. Adidas, or Adidas as you guys call it over there in Europe, was the winning votes, and you guys saw we just signed with them. Now you're probably wondering, why am I just standing here? What am I doing outside my house? Well, I was told that a huge collection of boots were being sent my way, and here they come. One of the Adidas reps dropping off a whole bunch of boots at my house. Here she is, and here are the boots. I'm so glad you guys chose Adidas, simply because, well, you just gotta look. They have so many boots in FIFA. The list just keeps going on and on and on. The way I'm planning on doing it is just kind of switching every single episode between different style boots. But let me know if you guys want me to have like my own, signature boot that I wear every single game. These are the ones I'm equipping. I think the white ones just look so sick with this white kit. So excited to try out all the boots though. And now, boys, it is time. We won the Champions League last year with Manchester City. It's time to do it all again this year with Real Madrid. You can see Man City with a pretty difficult group. They got PSG in there, and I'm just going to be scrolling through each of these groups. Let me know down below in the comments, which one do you think is the group of death? Our group, rather interesting. You guys are going to see we've been placed in a group with a former club that we played with, Inter Milan. This is going to be interesting. You guys remember we played with them a few years back, and now we're going to be competing against them. Going to be a lot of fun. And let's get into our first Champions League game with Real Madrid. Galatasaray is the team. We're heading to Turkey. Let's do it, boys. This is where it all starts. It's time to pick up our first win here in the Champions League. It would be so incredible if we could win this competition back-to-back years with different clubs. I've said it already in this series, boys. Well, in this season so far, it is the treble or bust for us at Real Madrid. We failed to win the treble last year as we missed out on the Premier League, I believe. Yeah, the Premier League. That was the only competition we missed out on. This is a competition that, well, it's going to be the most difficult, but I'm up for the challenge. And yeah, the treble this year is definitely going to be winnable. We got to win this, the Copa del Rey, and then of course La Liga, our main competition in La Liga. Of course, it's going to be Barcelona, who we've already beat this year, and then Atletico Madrid. I'm excited to play in my first Madrid derby. Hopefully that'll be coming up soon. Here is the starting 11 for both sides. First for Galatasaray. I'm looking through the teams. The only player I'm really recognizing, I guess there's a few. They got Paredes, Mariano, Muslera in net. Not really too familiar with a lot of the Turkish players though. Our team though, you guys know, you can recognize a lot of faces, and I'm so disappointed that I've yet to play a game with Messi, Ronaldo, De Gea. I can't remember. I'm not sure if any of them have been subbed in whilst I've been on the pitch. I don't think so. Usually we see our team or our manager subbing in either KDB or Vinicius Jr., those type of players. But look at this, boys. We are starting things off with a goal outside of the boot, outside of the box. What a finish. 1-0. Since joining this club, we've been absolutely dominating. This one was insane. A little bit of skill to shake some defenders, and we put the ball in. Let's get another look right here. I mean, not really the greatest skill ever. A few little shimmies right there, and then, we're just beating defenders really with our pace, and then the shot has a lot of pace on it as well, a lot of curve, and it's going to go in. It is going to be 1-0. Our first Champions League goal of this season. Hopefully, it's going to be the first of many. We won the Golden Boot last year in the Champions League with Man City. That'd be great if we could repeat that too. Could you imagine winning the Golden Boot in the Champions League back-to-back years, and then also just winning the Champions League in back-to-back years? 36 minutes. This might be one of the worst crosses I've ever seen. Mbappe What are you doing, man? You're supposed to be one of the best players in the game at this point in the career mode. In the cross literally went straight out. It did not go in play at all. Honestly, I don't know what that was. And that is going to be it for the first half. So we have ourselves a lead. And as you guys saw, our group, let's be honest, it isn't too difficult by any means of the imagination. Our only real competition is going to be Inter Milan. Galatasaray so far really not giving us a challenge at all. I don't think they've had a shot all game. Not at least that I've shown. And as we approach the end of the game right here, we got KDB getting subbed in. I'm still waiting for Messi and Ronaldo to get subbed on eventually, but it's not going to happen this game. KDB comes immediately on and does this, though. What a beast. I'm really disappointed that he wasn't with Man City last year, but moving to Real, we got to play with him this year. We're getting to play with him this year, and he's doing well off the bench right here. I can't remember what KDB's rating was exactly this year, at least, because I know he's not the same player that he was a few years ago in this career mode. He's kind of declining as he gets older, but he's still up there. I want to say at least in the low 90s, high 80s. This one right here, I couldn't believe he scored it. I was calling for the pass. He didn't do it, and then he just hits it with a lot of power. Goes in the back of the net, and we are going to pick ourselves up a win right here. Final score in this one is going to be 2-0. First win of the season here in the Champions League. I knocked out Real Madrid last year, or we knocked out Real Madrid last year at Man City. And this year, it's so funny because the team we knocked out, we're trying to win it with them. We're going to see if we can do it. Definitely, hopefully, we're going to make it farther than Real Madrid did last year. I'm pretty sure we beat them in the quarterfinals. Yeah, they went out quite early. Good start, though. 2-0 win against Galatasaray. And as we get back to our crib, you saw we signed that $100 million contract with Adidas, and you guys saw my new house in the last episode, I believe. You saw we got this private lake in my backyard. So I went out and spent a little bit of that money, and I always wanted to get sort of like a jet ski, a boat for my backyard, especially with this lake. How could you not? We went for a nice ride and check out this jet ski, boys. As you know, we have a lot of cash, and I'm definitely going to be donating it a lot in future storylines. We're going to be buying a lot of stuff in future storylines, so excited for that. But this is my new purchase. Let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. What should be our next purchase? Comment that as well. And you guys know we live a few doors down to my boy Julian Weber, so we literally just strode up to his house, parked the thing, and hung out with our boy Julian Weber for a little bit. Love being neighbors with one of my players and definitely one of my friends in this series, the boy Mbappe. Me and him up front, just a dynamic duo. And then we got Asensio as well. We got a great midfield that consists of KDB, Kante, so many other great players. I can go on and on about this team. It's one of the reasons why I moved to Real Madrid. And I know there was a lot of controversy in this series about me moving to Real Madrid because I seem to go there a lot during the player career modes. Yeah, I apologize for that. But like I said, boys, I'm planning on shaking this series up a lot. You can probably tell that by the title of the video, but you'll understand why the video is titled like that very, very soon. Just keep watching, boys. Don't skip ahead till the end. I appreciate all you guys who literally watch straight through, start to end. Don't skip any of that. You guys who are watching that right now, you guys are absolutely legends. You guys heard that. Leave a like if you guys are one of those people who love watching the entire episode. You guys are literally, you guys are the ones that keep this channel alive, and you guys are absolute legends. Here, one of my teammates goes down with an injury. Unfortunate scene right there. He holding his knee, it looks like. Yeah, hopefully he's gonna be okay. Injuries never great. And as we move on, more chances would follow. 14th minute of action. Look at this. How in the world am I missing this shot, boys? Great skill beating some defenders, and I couldn't do it. I put the ball on the ground. I had the space, but it goes just wide. Unlucky, missed opportunity. That would lead us in to the end of the first half. 0-0 is the score. We're back here in La Liga. Real Betis is our opponent. A win here would be perfect, especially at home. Our goal this year, of course, I've said it already, it's to win the treble. But I think it'd be crazy if we go undefeated in La Liga. That'd be the dream goal, man. Not many teams have done it, but we're trying to do it this season. What a strike this was right here. The rainbow flick and then the volley of dreams, but just way too much power on this one. Unfortunately, still 0-0. Game nearing the end. We need a goal. I would prefer not to draw at home. And don't worry, boys. We're not going to let that happen. Ball rolled on the ground again. The previous shot I had like this, I put wide earlier in the game. This one, though, I corrected my mistake. We put it in. We get our second goal of the episode, I believe. There you have it. What a way to do it right there. Fans celebrating. I'm going as well for the top goal scorer in La Liga, especially if our manager just continues to play us every single game. There's no doubt in my mind we can win the Golden Boot here in La Liga, as well as the other competitions, the Champions League, the Copa del Rey. That's what we're going for. We've won trophies. I want to be the best player in the world in this career mode. That would be crazy. I want to go down as one of the best players of all time for the teams that I played for, and of course, for my country. We don't call this series the German Legend for nothing. And we're going to get our third goal of the episode, second goal of this game. The goals that I've scored, at least in this game, not a lot of power on them, but that doesn't matter. We're putting them in. This one, literally, almost no power at all on it. We're going to get another look right here. Great pass from my teammates, and just rolling that sucker in. It is going to be 2-0. It's going to be a dub against Real Betis. And the unbeaten streak continues for Real Madrid. Very early in the season, so yeah, a lot of games left. So you guys are going to need to keep up with the series if you want to know if we can continue this, if we can actually go all year in La Liga unbeaten and continue this form we've been in. I do not doubt that I will be subbed off or taken out of the starting lineup at any point for the rest of the year if I can continue to play like this. What a game it was, but yeah, time to end this one and get back to work. It's time to head to the training grounds. We got to continue to work. If we want to be the best player of all time, we got to train like we're the best player of all time. Real Madrid, top of the line training facilities. And here we are working on our passing and, of course, a ton more. We're literally at the training grounds for 3, 4, 5, 6, sometimes even 7 hours a day. I like to get in as much work as I can, not only in drills, but lifting weights, all of that stuff. And also getting some cardio in, doing a little bit of running as well. You know, you got to stay in shape with the cardio if you want to be a professional footballer. Running up and down the pitch every game isn't easy, but today's training, there was a little bit of an accident that could end up changing this career mode and changing my career forever. An accident and an injury. I'm down. This doesn't look good. An injury that could cause us to miss a significant amount of time. And boys, let's just say our career may be over. Find out what happens in the next episode.